welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany for those of you who are new, so welcome. Today I'm going to be doing my updated foundation routine. I've got a lot of questions, especially on Instagram and my Snapchat, about my current foundation routine. I do always link the products that I've been using. To be honest, I've been wearing this same combo of like foundation and primer for at least a good couple of months now, and it hasn't really changed. And yeah, so people wanted to see how I actually apply it and how I do everything, so that's what today's video is going to be. So if you want to see what I do, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I went ahead and washed my hands and wet my little Real Techniques sponge that I like to use. So to start off with my primer, I have been using and loving the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I've been using it so much I'm actually starting to hit the bottom of it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but every night I do try to wash this little thing, like little scooper that you use. So you just peel some out to the line and it's enough to cover your entire face. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my face. Especially focus it on the center because it's where I tend to like break out. Like right now, I've been breaking out, but my skin's actually pretty smooth right now because for Christmas, one of my presents was from Chris was to go get a facial, and I was wanting to do either like dermaplaning, which is what I had done, or microdermabrasion, but they ended up just doing the dermaplaning. I don't think they really understood them on the phone, to be honest, but I said that counts, and I want both done anyway, so I went ahead along with it. He also paid for my best friend to go with me, and she got like a hydrofacial done, so that was a lot of fun. So now that I have my primer on, I just close it up, and then I'll move on to foundation, which, guys, I'm actually really excited because if you've been watching me for a while, you know I honestly have never really used drugstore or affordable foundations. So I've always like wanted to use more affordable foundations just because I know a lot of people do. My skin is really sensitive, to be honest, and there's only like 2 other drugstore foundations that I actually do really enjoy. One is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I actually really enjoy that, which is surprising because I've tried some other Maybelline foundations and they just did not work out for my skin. They broke me out like on my forehead and everywhere else where I do not break out. If I do, it's always on my chin and right here. It just, I don't know. Honestly, it's probably because my cat likes to sleep by my face, but it is what it is. So anyways, sorry for rambling. But the foundation I've been loving is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and oh my gosh, I love it with this Tatcha primer so much. It just makes such a difference. I really want to try out the new e.l.f. primer that they have, that they just came out with. Some people have said it could be like a dupe for the Tatcha one, which if it is, that'd be great because this is a really expensive primer. Like I know it's over $50, $60. I know it's expensive. I'm just going to try and make that last until I get married. Because I've been kind of experimenting on what face makeup I'm going to be doing for my wedding day. I think I got it down. I just need to find a different powder because I know if I cry, like it leaves streaks on my skin. And I've been using the Laura Mercier. I tried the Lawless, which I freaking love that powder. It makes your skin look like it has a blurring effect, but it doesn't work with tears, which I don't think any have, but I used to have some that did, and I don't remember what they were because I've always used the same couple of powders. I've never been one to experiment. So if you guys know of any, or like one that you guys use for your wedding day, please let me know, because I am in dire need. I wonder if it was the Too Faced powder that I used to use. It could have been, but it's just so drying, like it's too drying for my skin. So I don't know about that one, but let me know if you guys have any recommendations. I do have dry skin, so keep that in mind. I guess it's been pretty normal lately, but it's still definitely on the drier side, like honestly. So now that I have my face painted and probably put way too much on, I'm going to go in with my sponge and blend it all out. My skin though has seriously never looked better. When I first tried this combo, because I honestly just picked this up just to do a review for you guys and a wear test because so many people were reviewing it and I was like kind of hesitating, I guess. Just because you can never really trust a lot of people and you never know. And I'm someone that has different tastes than some other people. Like, I like being full glam, but I want it to look good in person. You know what I mean? And I think I do a decent job of that. I mean, I usually get complimented on it, and I mean, I do makeup on other people. I haven't in a while. I have some booked for this year, though, that people want me to do, but I start school in March, which I'm really excited about because the January class filled up, but I have a guaranteed spot in March. So I'm really excited. I just need to finally do it and get it done so I can work in the field that I want to. Alright, so I put some on my neck as well. I always blend it out of my neck, even if it's the perfect match. Just because you never know, like with different lighting and stuff. I don't know. It's just one of those things I always do. I know some people don't, but I don't like looking like I'm wearing a mask because chances are you probably don't have an exact match. If you do, good for you. It's really hard for me to get like an exact match, the right undertones and everything. But you don't want to look like you're wearing a mask, or like even if it's super close, like I said, different undertones. I don't know. So I just blend it all the way down and then a little bit behind my ear, and then I have to pull my ears out because I have big ears, and just make sure it's there. If I wear my hair up, I will put foundation on my ears because my ears are like literally always red. It's just what it is. But since I know I'm wearing my hair down today, I'm not going to mess with that. It's just a waste of my time and energy and foundation. For concealer, I've been loving two with this combo. I have other concealers that I really like, but I use them for different foundations. I just think they apply better. But you guys, again, affordable. I'm doing like, I don't know, maybe 2019 is the year I get into more affordable drugstore makeup, which would be dope because it can save me some money, and I'm always about that. But I have two that I really love to use with this foundation and primer combo. I have other ones that I do love, don't get me wrong, but I use them with different foundations and primers, if that makes sense. They're like my dewy face. This is like my more matte face, go-to face, if that makes sense. Been loving the Conceal and Define Concealer for Makeup Revolution as well, which is awesome because the price, so affordable, so good. I really enjoy it. And then the other one is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I absolutely love this stuff. It lasts so long. I feel like I've been using this since it came out, and I still have plenty left. So just to mix it up, I'm going to use the Born This Way concealer over the Makeup Revolution one. I don't know why, I think I used that one yesterday, so we're gonna just mix it up. And the nice thing is this one's a little bit more yellow toned, obviously, especially next to this foundation, because the foundation, they never have my shade in stock in Ulta, and I didn't want to wait and like order it, so I just buy the same one. It's like a little too dark, and I think it's honestly a little too peachy for me because I'm pretty neutral with like some slight yellow in my skin, but it's definitely close enough. And if you blend it all the way down, like honestly, who cares? You know what I mean? It is what it is, as long as it's close enough. Alright, so I'm going to blend this out with my sponge, and I like blending it onto my eyelid as well, just to help prep my eye for my eye makeup later. Okay. So now all of my cream products are blended out. Next, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and honestly, I probably need to pick up another one. But before I go in, I like to make sure I blended out all of the creases before you set them. I usually always have like a little bit of lines anyway. It's just how my eyes are. I can't completely get rid of them. It is what it is. So I set where I put concealer first with this brush. And this is from Jaclyn Hill's brush set. I know a lot of people weren't like a huge fan and thought it was too much money, but I personally really like it, and I constantly use all of these brushes, and I love the traveling case that it came in. I like having makeup bags, and I collect like all of them because it makes my life easier when I do travel, even though it's not like a whole lot, but still. Oh, I already grabbed it. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to swirl in a big brush. And first I start with my neck, especially because I'm wearing a white sweater today. Alright, and after I set everything and my face is like one shade, pretty much, I like to go in and contour and bronze up my face. So I have 3 products I'm going to mention as like my go-tos that, like, to be honest, I completely rotate. One is the Pixie by Petra. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I know it's Pixie, the brand, the natural contour powder. I've kind of hit pan on it. I really enjoy this powder for contour. Lately, it's like a little too dark for me right now. I mostly use it in the summer, but occasionally I do use it. But I also really love the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer for bronzing up my skin. And then for contour and bronzing, I honestly really do enjoy the KKW Beauty, what is it called? The Powder, Contour, and Highlight Kit. But it has 2 highlights, contour, and bronzer. But I do know now, though, that she sells everything separately now, which is great because I've started to hit pan on the contour shade in here. And, like, to be honest, I don't really use her highlights that much, but I really enjoy the contour shade especially. And then if I'm, like, looking for a warmer bronzer for the day, like if I'm doing, like, a really warm look, I will use her bronzer powder as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and contour. I like to use my Wayne Goss number 13 brush to do this. I also do, I know like Jacqueline in her brush set has a smaller brush in it. I just prefer this one more. It's just more comfortable in my hand too, which is nice. God, I love Mountain Dew lately. I've been on like such a Mountain Dew kick lately. I don't know why. It's bad. Mountain Dew and Panda Express. We just recently got a Panda Express. And I swear I've eaten there like at least 2 to 3 times a week. It's so good. Their orange chicken, the veggie rolls. I love Chinese food. It's so good. Probably one of my favorites, along with like barbecue, pizza, Italian, that kind of stuff. I know I kind of like contour bronze with the same stuff. It's just what I do and what I like for my face. I'm going to actually film a eye look after this video because I'm going to split them up just so it's not super long. But I don't know what kind of look I'm going to end up with, so I'm going to use the Milk Chocolate Bronzer from Too Faced, and I like to use this bronzer brush from Wayne Goss as well. It's the number 12. I did buy these in like a set, but I think he sells them individually. To be honest, I don't really know. I got them from Beautylish. Well, I feel like I just inhaled a bunch of powder and it tasted like chocolate. And then I like to go under my chin and draw just a little bit. After that, I like to blush, and it kind of just depends on the eye look that I do, to be honest. I honestly usually do my blush and highlight at the end, but I guess I'll just pop one on because I think I have a look in mind. So let me put one on that I think I'm going to end up wearing. I really love MAC blushes, to be honest. I've really been liking this one. It's called Eternal Sun. I don't know if I bought this from MAC's website or if it was the cosmetic outlet. So hopefully it wasn't there. So if you guys are interested, you can get it. It's definitely like almost like a bronzer color, but like more warmth, which I think is nice for this look that I have in my head that I think I'm going to end up doing. I think this will be like a beautiful bronzer on someone with like a tan complexion, or bronzer, a beautiful blush with someone with like a really tan complexion. Because it looks like just more bronzer on my skin, but I dig it. Another one that I really like, it is called Well Dressed. I also really enjoy Melba, their pinkier ones. What other ones do I enjoy? I'm trying to think. Oh, I really love, I think they're like a great value, the Morphe blushes. The trios, I have like a lot of these. I think I have like 5. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this color as well from the Pop of Blush. It's the shade Sexy. It's just a little bit lighter with like a little bit of shimmer. Just pop that on my cheeks as well. I think that'll be a nice combo today. Alright, I love blush. Like, it's probably my favorite product. If you saw my drawer, you would think I need help. So, alright, so I grabbed a couple that I tend to reach for a lot. To be honest, I kind of mix up my highlight pretty much every day. I really enjoy the Amrezy highlight with ABH. I really enjoy Becca's highlight formulas. I really like this one. It's in the shade Rose Quartz. And then I have a mini of this one. It's Vanilla Quartz. I don't want to open it because it's broken, so I know if I like face it up, it's going to fall out. But it's just like a really pale highlight. I do really enjoy Kylie Cosmetics highlights. I don't like a highlight that's too intense, which to be honest, the Amrezy highlight is intense. Like, don't get me wrong, some days I want that, but I like hers. They're still like really pretty without being like too much, if that makes sense. So I'm not gonna put on highlight right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my eyebrows and film my other video, and you guys will be able to come back and, or I'll come back and you guys will be able to see what everything looks like pulled together. And then that way, if you guys are interested in the eye look, it will be up after this video goes live. Alright, so I told you guys I would show you what everything looks like when it comes together. For the highlight, I'm wearing the Amrezy highlight, in case you are wondering. I love the glow that it gives. On my lips, I'm wearing the Too Faced Grin and Barrett. And if you're interested in my eye makeup, I guess you'll have to wait until the next video to find out. But I promise it will be up like no later than 2 days after this one goes live. So if I could talk, that'd be great. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I will have some product links down below through my reward style links. Probably most of them, but probably not all of them. You'll be able to tell. But I do make a small commission off of those. You guys can use them. You don't have to. Obviously, it's up to you. They're there for you guys to help me out. No cost to you or anything. I also am on the LIKEtoKNOWit app, and I do post more makeup looks and the product details on there. So if you're interested, be sure and follow me on there as well. So much to say now. Be sure and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my tutorial. Bye, guys.